Hey everybody, Sam Milk here. Welcome to today's video. Today is September 30th, which is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Thank you for joining me today. Of course, it's probably not September 30th when you're watching this, as most people don't watch videos the exact day they come out. Sometimes you see it a week later, a month later, a year later, 3 years later, who knows. It just depends on when I show up in your suggested, or if you happen to search something and you see me, hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I don't normally do the face cam thing because I just don't. So today we're just going to do a little intro here. Today we're going to be making the characters from Nightmare Before Christmas. So we're going to be doing Jack, Sally, Oogie Boogie, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Of course, Oogie Boogie's a little difficult to do because he's not actually a person. He is literally a sack of bugs. Spoiler alert. But I do the best I can with what we have for The Sims, of course. I use no custom content currently. Since I got my new computer, I decided not to go with any custom content or anything. So, I hope you're okay with that. It makes it easier for you to download, especially if you're on console. And, yeah, so let's jump into the video. Enjoy, guys. Hi again, guys. Welcome to my Nightmare Before Christmas character creation. Today, as I said in the intro there, we're doing Sally, Jack, Oogie Boogie, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies from my childhood, and even now, my oldest child also loves this movie. My youngest one hasn't really experienced it yet, as she was only like 9 months old last Halloween, so she'll be watching it kind of with fresh eyes this year at 1.5 years, so we'll see how much she enjoys it once we watch it. So, I'm still, I guess, learning tips and tricks, whatever, to creating Sims, as I am more of a builder versus a cast person. But I think I did a pretty good job. Of course, if I would have had custom content, I could have made these characters spot on. There is some dress choices, clothing choices I made for these characters that I kind of wanted to go back and change, which I may do before I upload them to the gallery. If you want to check them out on the gallery, they will be under Sim Milk. And check these guys out. I have some other characters and creations on there as well. And I will hopefully be releasing a video every week in October for some kind of Halloween spooky themed movie characters or house builds from movies. We'll see what I get done here. So, there's a kind of a bit of, I don't know, I guess a little bit of time spent on each character, as of course I pick an outfit for each kind of thing, give them each their personality traits, and mess with their bodies a bit to make sure they kind of suit the character from the movie. It's kind of hard to do certain things, like I said, like with Oogie Boogie, as he is an actual person in this. It's hard to, of course, get the correct shape. I think he turned out pretty good, considering. You'll see once he shows up here in a bit. But, yeah. I hope everyone's doing okay in the world still. I know things are still a little bit up in the air. It is currently September 30th. I'm sure by the time you watch this video, as I said prior as well, it's probably not September anymore. But that's okay. This time last year, we had over 1 foot of snow on the ground where I live. And today, it is, let's see what the temperature is here. Today, it is currently currently 12 degrees Celsius right now. So it's not warm, but it's not cold. It's okay. A lot of the leaves are still green on the trees, and not a flake of snow to be seen, which makes me super happy because, yeah. I live in Western Canada, Southern Alberta. We sometimes can get quite a bit of snow here. Sometimes we can have a really warm or mild winter. So far, it's pretty mild fall. As I said, it's only the end of September, getting into October now. We typically will have at least one snowfall by mid to late October. Sometimes we won't get one till mid to late November. It varies every year, so we'll see what happens. I honestly would not be offended or sad in any way, shape, or form if snow waited till like December 20th to fall, because I honestly think snow should not fall until Christmas. And though I do decorate and celebrate for Christmas pretty much from Remembrance Day until New Year's, I still don't really want to see snow until like the week of Christmas, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I recently got a new kitten. We now have 3 cats. She's pretty cute. The other 2, of course, don't like her, but it's alright. She's a little black with orange. We called her Winnie, short for Winifred, from the Sanderson sisters, or Hocus Pocus, some of you may know. If you don't know what Hocus Pocus is, I suggest you look it up and give it a watch. It's a pretty good Halloween movie from the early 90s. Another one of my favorites. I don't know, I grew up on, all the great 90s Halloween movies. And, yeah, pretty much all of them are my favorites. Enjoy watching them. I try to do a kind of a movie marathon every year. I have certain movies for October, certain movies for November, and certain movies for December, to commemorate, of course, with Halloween, fall, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. For those of you that don't celebrate Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas, that's fine. You're allowed to celebrate or not celebrate, whatever you want. But yeah, I like to keep the tradition alive with my family, me, my husband, and my kids, and of course my siblings and their kids, like, for the most part, my parents, and where we all get together, usually for at least Christmas, if not Thanksgiving as well. I'm hoping to have a little bit larger gathering this Christmas, but it has been difficult with the times to get together, of course, because of group restrictions and whatnot, travel bans, so on and so forth. Like I said before, I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope everyone's, feeling alright, keeping safe out there. I hope your mental health is okay as well, because your mental health is very, very important. And I know I myself do struggle with seasonal depression, especially. Of course, as the weather starts to get cooler, it gets darker earlier, my mood kind of drops. This time of year as well is not super ideal. Like, it's my birthday, but at the same time, there's a lot of bad things that happen around this time in the past for me, so I sometimes dwell on those when I shouldn't be living in the past. I should be living in the now, looking towards the future, with my beautiful family and my friends, and now my followers. Of course, as you can see, I have very low views and very, very low subscribers. That's fine. I'm growing. I'm new and upcoming, and I know my video style recording style, whatever, may not be everyone's favorite thing. But yeah. Anyway, as you can see here, I'm working on Oogie Boogie. With the darker kind of skin tone to kind of mimic the twine color from the burlap sack that he wears in the movie, and then the blonde hair to kind of stay with it. As I said, for being a Sims game, I think we did pretty good trying to get the likeness of him in there. But yeah. Here we're moving on to the kids, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. My daughter, my older daughter, she really loves these kids in this movie. And she actually has little stuffies of each one. And it's so cute. I also created this female character. She's basically the kid's mom. And the only reason I created her is because I didn't want them to actually be Oogie Boogie's children. Just because they're not supposed to be. So this woman that I created in here is just their mom. When I do play this family in my game, I actually have gotten rid of the mom. She is no longer with us. Her tombstone does sit on the lot that I built for these guys, though. So I thought that was quite fitting. But yeah. Another thing I guess you can't really fully do with these guys is the fact that Lock, Shock, and Barrel wear masks over their face. I can't really do that, so I kind of just did them as if they didn't have their masks. But yeah. Anyways, as I was saying before, I hope everyone is, okay. If you need to talk to somebody, please reach out. Whether, to a family member, a friend, a doctor, a therapist, a psychologist, whoever. If you don't have anyone to talk to, honestly, please send me a message. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, and of course my YouTube channel, SimMilk88 is my username for most of them. I'm on Twitch as well. I don't go on Twitch as much to stream, but I'm on there to watch more, but I do hope to stream more in the future. I just don't really have the time to stream right now, as my kids are only gone during the day, and I typically work all day every day when they're not here, so yeah. But yeah, here we're doing a little red-headed Lock. I think he turned out super cute. I actually really love these three kids I did. If you have not seen this movie, as I said, go find it. Nightmare Before Christmas. It came out in the early 90s. It's had multiple re-releases for, I think they did like their 13-year anniversary, and the recent one was like the 25-year anniversary. And there's a book. You can get coloring books. You can literally get almost anything Nightmare Before Christmas. It's crazy. I have a few things myself, as I have been a collector from quite a young age of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. And now my daughter's into it, so she's getting stuff. We bought her lots of stuff for Christmas, snow globes. I even have a welcome mat that's Nightmare Before Christmas. It's good times. Yeah. Here we're doing Little Barrel. He's our little round chubby boy, of course. I didn't want to make him too chubby just because he's a kid, but he is what he is. I do have a couple other videos planned already for October. If you guys have any ideas, suggestions, something you would like to see, even if I don't necessarily make a video of it, I can always make up some characters and throw them on the gallery for you. Like I said, just comment, send me a message. Please also, if you are going to comment, please be kind. I don't want any negativity. If you have some pointers for me, that's great. Suggestions, ideas, so on and so forth. Even if you just want to say hey, just comment below, please. I'm totally up for tips, tricks, hints, as like I said, I'm new and up and coming. I don't know everything yet. I'm doing my best to make sure everything sounds good for you guys. I want to make sure that you can hear me and that I'm not too loud at the same time. So, yeah. Anyway, just getting to the end of the build here, going back through the characters, the family, and uploaded. Thanks for looking, guys. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe. And stay delicious. Bye, my cookies.